Welcome, welcome. On est au Quebec.
Stay tuned. We're going to see all that we've been up to here in La Belle Province.
Woohoo! Canadian
Yeah.
wine lovers, Carl's Wine Club members. Mira Boucher.
Carl Boucher.
How's it going?
Great.
We're in Quebec.
We're in La Belle Province.
La Belle Province. We've been there for like over 10 days now.
Yeah, 9 days or something.
Like 9-10 days and keep rolling. So a little bit of a family vacation. Touring some pretty awesome family place with the kids. So seeing the cousins and the family. So yeah, that's what we've been up to, trying to find some Quebec wine as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about
what we found just like 10 minutes ago.
What we found. Yeah. Some Vidal, Léon Courville.
Yeah. So, I mean, why are we here? Maybe we should share that because there's a lot of really cool wine stories happening this last 10 days in Quebec. Really cool Canadian wine stories.
Really cool.
Yeah. And it all started with Carl's brother was getting married. And so the wine stories there is that they had Vineland Estates at the wedding.
Absolutely. And we got a gift sent by Brian Schmid. Brian, good evening. Hope you're doing it. Thank you. A magnum, a magnum of legacy, the cream of the crop of Vineland Estate, the Solera style, Cabernet Franc. Amazing, outstanding wine, right?
Yeah. So Solera means it's an infinity vintage, right?
Infinite vintage every year. Throws something like the best 2 barrels of Cap Franc, bottling 2 barrels of vintage after, another 2 barrels in, bottle 2 for the same amount. So the blend still keep rolling and adding. So
and they do this where, like in Europe as well, right?
In Italy, the Solera style. So Italy is a very famous. Well, go back. We'll show the groom.
Awesome.
Is the groom and the bride? Okay, so should we say why I'm acting like that? I'm acting like that because I'm laughing my ass off because my son caught his uncle staring at his bride.
No, don't talk. Okay.
Yeah. You were staring right in here, and we joked
we were
about
all
it.
laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a lot of fun. Same wedding too. Like we had Vineland Riesling, bride's favorite wine.
The Elevation 2022. I have to say, this is hard to beat. That 2022 Elevation. This is world class for $20, for $22.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Really amazing value.
The crowd loved that wine a lot. An absolute value, but also can please some pretty solid wine drinkers because we have some pretty good white drinkers, and everyone loved it. So that was last Saturday. A lot of fun to the wedding, lots of great wines, all provided by Carl's Wine Club.
No.
13th Street.
Curated by Carl.
Yeah, curated. Exactly.
We were able to bring a 13th Street bubbly. It was a backyard reception. It was a lot of fun. So
Okay. No. Here, let's play. Where's Waldo here?
Where's the cheese curd?
Where's the cheese curd? Right. Yeah. Look at that.
How Canadian is that, eh?
A Canadian sparkling, a Mira's purse, a Stanley for the Stanley Cup, maybe, I don't know. But there's a bag of cheese curd in there.
Yeah.
We have bags of cheese curds who are following us everywhere since we got here. We crossed the Ontario borders coming in, and the first stop we got poutine and steamies, and we started to load up on bags of cheese.
And our kids are saying they sell cheese curds at clothing stores here. They sell cheese curds everywhere.
Every time we stop at a convenience store or at a gas station, well, boom, there's cheese curds. So now we always have cheese curds with us. So lots of fun things happening, lots of good wines happening, lots of good Carl's Wine Club stories. Because we're talking, it's funny because with my brothers, there's a few of his neighbors who sign up with the club, and they're talking about some of the wines they've been ordering, and everyone were kind of making fun at other guests at the wedding, like, "What? You're still going to the SAQ to buy your wines? I got mine delivered to my door."
Okay, but this is good because speaking of the SAQ, we're going to play you a little clip that just happened.
Oh my
like 10
god!
minutes ago.
Oh my god!
This is us at the SAQ. But there's good news. I mean, you'll see in the clip, the last time we were here, 2 years ago when we went to the SAQ,
Yeah.
we could not find any Canadian wines.
No, there was barely nothing.
There were like a few cellared in Canada wines on a bottom
Cellar
shelf somewhere.
estates and
We clearly went to a much better liquor store or
well, there
something.
is a SAQ selection that we went
Okay,
to,
so they
so this
had-
is kind of like
check
the
this out.
LCBO vintage.
Okay, so check this out. Just as you come in, look what they have. It was pretty awesome. Made us proud, and then we ended up picking 2 from the SAQ that we'll show you. So stay tuned. Oh, that's the one we were looking for, right? Right. I don't recall.
Est-ce que vous pourriez me dire, je travaille dans le vin, mais on est ailleurs, je suis en développement, et j'ai pas une bonne formation des vins québécois.
C'est pas terrible non plus, là. C'est Sylvie, la spécialiste ici. Elle a fini. Ah non, elle est là-bas.
Elle est là-bas?
Elle est cheveux blancs, mais je peux quand même faire de mon mieux.
Ok, je suis en train des vins,
Is it?
Riesling Pinot Gris.
Oh, there we
Bonne.
go. Oh, it's a Chardonnay.
Ok, Riesling Pinot Gris.
No, that's a different one. That's cool. What else do we have? Vidal, Gewürztraminer. Oh, okay. That's Moldavia now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coteau d'Ardoise, Quebec.
Okay. Vin Blanc, Champlain, Cheval Blanc. That's another hybrid. Côte de Vaudreuil. Vaudreuil. Oh, Vidal, Cheval Blanc, and Geisheim.
Néon Courville. That was fun.
Yeah.
I love the way it ends. It ends. It's pretty bizarre. Is this what we got? Obviously, what Carl got here, a Chardonnay.
Carl got the only Quebecois Chardonnay that we could possibly find.
Yeah,
in Quebec.
yeah.
By what? What's the name of the winery?
It's
Well,
Union Libre.
okay, so we
Union Libre
it's a
here.
2021. We haven't tasted it yet. Looks cool. And then we thought it'd be kind of fun to open like a white wine that is a vitis vinifera, right? Chardonnay, something we know from Quebec, but also hybrids. I mean, that's what Quebec has started to perfect is using hybrids, because Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, they don't grow that.
Well, I mean,
easily,
it's still like there's a little bit of Pinot Gris, a little bit of Riesling, but
A little bit of
it's
Gewürztraminer here
it's
and there.
just
but
a
it's
tiny
very
bit here
small,
and
like
here
a
and
lot of-
there. So
A lot of hybrids we've never heard of, and I'm a little bit weary of hybrids. I'm weary of that foxiness. I think a lot of people might be, but apparently, I mean, Mike, the average wine enthusiast, was just here, and he said that so many of the Quebec wineries have started to perfect the hybrid wines.
yeah,
They're less expensive. They're usually lower in alcohol. And
The most expensive one
it's
we've
worth
seen
trying.
at the SAQ was $28. I mean,
that was the most
yeah,
expensive.
that
and
was
it
the most
like the
expensive.
yeah. There were
So
some going down to $12, $13 for a
yeah,
local
that I
wine.
didn't try.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
That I
right.
didn't. I didn't want to
So
get my
anyway,
hands
we
on.
picked up the Chardonnay, and then we picked up a Vidal.
Léon Courville is a very old producer, so it's a very well-known here producer around here, and we have a Vidal,
100% Vidal
100% Vidal, yeah, dry.
from
So
Ville de Lac Brome.
so
So,
the thing is,
so the funny thing is, then we're like, oh, wait a second. Can you drink wine in a public place in Quebec City? I don't know. The second problem, we don't have wine glasses. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, that's okay. We're going to go off screen. We're going to, you won't see us sip from a glass. And then we're like, oh, both these whites are with corks.
there's no twist cap.
There's no
Okay.
We didn't think of that one. So we don't have corkscrews.
There's
except
one
for
on the
one
bottle.
on the label.
The one on the
Yeah.
label, but
So we're gonna have to taste these with you live, maybe like next Wine Wednesday or maybe tomorrow night.
maybe
if we
tomorrow
can.
night.
And chat about the differences like between Vitis vinifera and hybrids.
Hybrid,
It'd
yep.
be kind of fun.
So yeah, there's no tasting tonight
But
because
happy Wine Wednesday.
Happy Wine Wednesday.
We have some really cool stories to share. So hang on
Hang on
Some
here.
Really cool. And there's a beautiful tie to all these. So one of the things is my saying that tous les beaux esprits se rencontrent, right? So
Yeah.
all the beautiful people, the beautiful souls, they get to meet. And we've met some beautiful people, members in the last 4 years of the club. And a couple of them we got to re-meet here in Quebec in their own stomping grounds. And the thing that ties us all together is rosé.
Yeah, boy, in that story, in that very specific rosé. So last year, one of my old university and restaurant business friends that I used to work with long time ago while we were at university. By the way, we're sitting here on Laval University campus. So if you see that little car with a UL on the car, driving over there, that's the security coming in. No, it's getting in. No, it's a ticket.
Oh,
they are known to give tickets to everybody if you don't park in the right spots. And no, we're definitely not parking in the right spot. But the kids are in the car.
And
So now and we have wines, but it's not open, so we're good.
It's not open.
But if you see that little car going over there, let me know. I'm running over. Right? So, okay, so we're on the campus.
They'll know you from back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. We're on the campus.
Like, back
yeah.
here. Oh.
So we're in Laval University campus. And so my friend called me, sent me a text last year, say, hey, I have a friend of mine who owns a pizzeria in Quebec City, and he's going to be in the Okanagan. Would you mind to spend a day with him and tour him to some different places? So obviously that's what we do for a living. So
and it just so happened that day we had to go down to visit Bottega Wine Studio at their new location in the Similkameen near Coston.
And if you don't know, Bottega Wine Studio, it's Daniel Bonterin, the rosé master with 7 Direction Rosé. So I took Olivier Lemoine, which is owner of Pizza 900 here in Quebec City, and one of the most authentic Italian pizza making place. And by the way, best pizza I had in my life.
Me too.
I swear to Lord.
Me too. Even our kids liked it. They said it's better than Domino's. This is a huge compliment.
Yeah. If
from
my
our
kid says it's better than Domino's, that means you're making some freaking good pizza.
Yes.
So here we are at Pizza 900. But so what happened with Olivier last year? We took him to see Daniel Bonterin, and he fell in love with the Tractor and Vines rosé Pinot Noir. So he's been buying some Pinot Noir rosé from Daniel all over and over and over again. And here, Olivier, woohoo, Olivier Lemoine. So Lemoine, so owner of Pizza 900. So yesterday we went over for pizza, and it was so good. So, by the way, if Daniel Bonterman's listening here, Olivier says hi, okay? And he's waiting for another order for this time, the 2023. By the way, Mira, I think we should send a link because the 2023 Tractor and Vines is available in the email you got today because we're featuring rosés. It's the recap of our Rosé Mania, the Rosé Marathon, the 92 rosés that we've tasted last 2 weeks ago, and we're doing the mystery pack, and I have buy the 6-pack or buy 12 We have Seven Direction, who's my, again, third years in a row.
Third or fourth, yeah.
Third year in a row. It's my very, very, very top rosé, rated rosé in Canada, 93 points, best of all of the 92 that we've tasted. So you can purchase Tractor and Vine. And my top rosé sparkling made by Jeff Moot at Divergence Wine in Niagara. So Jeff made an incredible rosé of Pinot Noir sparkling traditional method. So you can buy these two. And there's the mystery pack right here. The email was sent this afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
So
tasted what? 92 rosés
92
on the
rosés,
list.
but
There
there
were
was
a few
more.
more.
I tasted over 95 that day.
There were some that people brought last
Yeah.
minute. There was a tank sample or two. So there were probably at least 94, 95 that we opened side by side and tasted together. It was pretty amazing.
See? Oops, the car. Oops.
So we did that live. And now we basically spared you like countless hours and dollars in finding rosés that are really exceptional. So if you want to get a taste of those yourself,
And you
this
can
is the week
see
to do
our
it.
top 15.
You can see
in
our
the
top
blog
15 in the
as-
blog
as well.
in the link that went out to
And
members today.
I mean, for 3 years, almost 4 now, I've been pounding the table. Daniel Bonterin, best rosé producer.
Yeah.
We did it again this year. And I'm not the only one to say that. I had a bunch of people at home.
It's in a league of its own. The Tractor and Vine.
So
Pinot
that's
Noir
not saying that the other were not good, because I have some exceptional rosés in there. Like amazing. I discovered new things that I haven't discovered in the past. Like the Domaine Caylus Rosé, Stratus Cap Franc, Stratus Pinot Noir, Stratus Gamay, Tantalus from BC, Peak Cellar from BC, like some new stuff that we've never tried before. And geez, that was good. And some old one, Bellaterra. Sparkling rosés. Bang on. Divergence. So many, 95 of them. It was just like pouring great rosés. So mystery pack, get your hands on that. 3 different producers, 6 bottle total, $189, including shipping and tax. Everything $189 shipped to your doors. All of the wines in that mystery pack are from the top 15 or from the top 10, even like 91.
So one of the
92.
wines, so 2 of the bottles is sparkling. The other 4 bottles are still.
Yeah. Exactly. So
we did the top 15 still rosés, and then we did a top 5 bubbly, like sparkling rosés.
Yeah.
All amazing things for summer. Aren't
absolutely.
They? Aren't they?
And it's great. You know what?
What?
It's only mid-July.
I know
there's
so
a lot.
There's
a lot of summer left. So get your mystery pack rosé. You will not be disappointed. So that's the part.
They should be there for everybody in time for the August long weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is good news.
So now that's the Olivier story.
Yeah,
because it started with Daniel
Bontrin's rosé, and so now after we met with Olivier
in
at
Quebec
Pizza
City,
900,
we drove to Lévis. On the South Shore. On est allé à Lévis, on est allé voir Pierre Nollet, notre ami Pierre, long time member.
What he had open.
No, he when we arrived, he was waiting for us with
the 7 Directions rosé from Daniel Bonne.
I was like, oh my God, are you killing me? This is what a coincidence.
So much fun.
We went there for dinner. We had an amazing time with Pierre. I mean, we've been talking. It's like with so many people from the club.
Mark was there.
Like members from Quebec that we've been talking on the phone, on Skype, via email, via text message for over 4 years now. And we've met for the first time. And it feels like we were friends forever already. It's just so cool.
And then we decided to do something a little different. So you guys know all these people on TikTok and YouTube that do those videos. They walk up to random people and they say, oh, how much is your rent in New York City? And then they say, can we have a tour of your apartment, right? Or your house? Or they ask people like, what's your advice to a young entrepreneur or something like that, right? Well, what if we did something like that, but with members asking to see their cellar, okay? And that's been something I've been thinking about for a while, because I think it's fun to see other people's cellars and find out, like what are their stories? Why are these wines here? Why these wines, So we did that with Pierre. He was kind enough to share a little tour of his cellar. Should we play that?
42% of his cellar is filled with Canadian wines.
So this is the story, you guys, of converting Canadians to fill their cellars with Canadian wine. I don't know. We have to ask Pierre if it was filled 42% with Canadian wine before Carl's Wine Club. I am going to bet probably not.
No, it wasn't, because Carl's Wine Club flyers were all over that cellar.
Ha! So way to go, members. Way to go, community. This is what we're up to here, converting
Exactly.
people.
What a great time we had with Pierre. We tasted, we had Seven Direction, Tracker and Vines, Pinot Noir, Rosé. We tasted, he pulled out a Roussanne from Tenderhope, 2018 Roussanne from Tenderhope. We had Chardonnay Domaine Camille from Quebec. There you go. Here, we had the Silva Pinot Noir.
Yes.
And he opened the Rennie 2020, Colleen Cabernet Franc, Cabernet Franc, Appassimento, the one that we sold en primeur when the wine was still in barrel. So
because the previous vintage he had made of that wine was our wine of the year,
the 2016.
Yeah.
So Pierre I haven't tried it yet, and he's like, you know what? I really want to try it. So we popped a bottle of that. So that was incredible.
Really so thank you to Pierre.
What a night.
Let's take a walk through his cellar. It's pretty cool. He's got an app too with
Alfred. If you're in Quebec, I mean, it's a cellar management app. So that connects you also with other collectors, and you can exchange bottles and buy bottles from other people. So it's a very, very, very good.
As backwards as the SAQ is, we think it is, the fact that they collaborated with Alfred on this app so that collectors could exchange bottles amongst each other, that is super cool. And maybe we can help bring that across the country somehow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, cool.
Carl's Wine Club.
Carl's Wine Club. Wow. Yeah.
Under Carl's Wine Club.
Carl's Wine Club.
Là, ton pourcentage canadien, international. Ça, c'est canadien? Ça, c'est canadien, regarde.
Canadien, OK.
Yeah.
Oh, sur l'app Alfred.
Alfred. Canadien. Statistique. Canadien, c'est en bleu. Ouais.
Wow!
42.74.
Woohoo!
There you go. Quasiment 50%.
Parfait!
Donc, c'est ça, j'en ai vu quand mes Italiens étaient là. Tu sais, j'ai mis Porto. La margarine du Portugal. Oui, du Portugal. Oui, puis en français, j'en ai quasiment plus. Français. Ils sont plus achetables, les français. Surtout les bons. À ce temps, les Bordeaux, les Bordeaux de 5e.
Anyway, they got talking wine, of course. It was pretty fun. I mean, look at the...
les choses pour savoir comment lire. Ouais, regarde, je les mets toutes. Ils sont toutes partout. Ils sont...
Oh, that was so much fun.
Oh, that was so much
big
fun.
Thank you to Pierre and Sylvie for hosting us. It was amazing and so great to like see Carl's Wine Club, the difference it makes one cellar at a time, you know?
Absolutely. And just to see people that have been following us for 4 years and meet in person for the first time. So Pierre confirmed that he's going to be in Niagara for the Pan Canadian Masterclass, third edition at Sue and Staff on June 15, 2025.
June 21st, I thought.
Oh, June 21st. But anyway.
Anyway, that will be coming soon, the official announcement on that. But it's at Sue and Staff Estate Winery next June. So exciting in Niagara, the Pan Canadian Masterclass number 3.
Before that, we're almost sold out for the Thomas Batchelder.
Yes, so we have 2 events coming up.
Vineyard tour at the end of August. I mean,
August 30th vineyard
That is
tour with
really, really
Thomas
cool.
Batchelder. We're almost sold out.
Almost.
So if you were
Yeah.
thinking of going to that, I think there's room maybe for 3 more couples
At the
or
most.
6 people or so.
Yeah. That's good.
So-
And we have still have room for the Riverstone progressive tasting that we're gonna do at mid-September in the Okanagan. That's a winery of the year, BC. So yeah, this is going to be epic as well. We're gonna do a cornerstone, some library release, some library tasting
Yeah,
with the owner,
those
plus a progressive tasting throughout the whole property.
will be a
So
lot of fun.
that'll be pretty cool. So that's for that.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping an eye on that little car here to so I don't want to get a ticket. But yeah.
Well, you know what? We got to get going. And look at this. This was probably the highlight of Carl's trip so far. No, I'm sure the wedding and other
Oh,
things
la
are,
tarte au sucre.
but
La tarte au sucre. La tarte au sucre chez Saint-Hubert. Chez Saint-Hubert, our classic roasted chicken place. It's everywhere in Quebec. I grew up eating roasted chicken at Saint-Hubert, but I knew they had a very special sugar pie there, and my kids couldn't wait to try that. So we went there, and there you go. That's the sugar pie. We're gonna have some other another epic dinner tonight. So I can't wait to maybe send a couple pictures about our dessert tonight. But yeah, exciting trip. It's almost over now. We're gonna head back to the Okanagan because it's hot there. We're missing the great weather. Can't wait to be back by the lake. So next week we'll be back home, and I can't wait. We'll talk about more about rosé next week. It's Monte Creek. We are featuring Monte Creek with their outstanding value wines. I can't wait to showcase 8 or 9 of their wines to you guys next week. So Monte Creek from the Thompson River Valley outside of Kamloops, British Columbia, a very upcoming wine region, but Monte Creek are crushing it right now with outstanding quality price ratio wine. Cabernet Franc, Pinot Noir, incredible rosé, sparkling. The sparkling wine was so much fun. There's an hybrid in there too, a Frontenac, blended with Cab Franc. This is a super cool wine, and the Chardonnays. I mean, for $22, it made it to my top 10 on the 115 Chardonnay marathon. Incredible value. 2 shards, one 2019 and one 2021.
And I think they just won another big award for that.
Yeah. They just won.
Not just us saying it.
No. But I've been saying it for 2 years. But yeah, we featured Monte Creek 3 years ago already, and we're coming.
At least 2 years.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
So yeah. So,
awesome. Well, I think you should say a few words in French before we go.
Une couple de mots en français. Bon, je veux dire, on passe des moments incroyables ici au Québec avec des gens de la famille. On a rencontré des membres. Je voulais dire un beau bonjour. On en a parlé. Olivier Lemoyle, propriétaire de la Pizza 900 sur la rue Maguire à Québec. On a eu un lunch fantastique. La meilleure pizza que j'ai jamais mangée. Je dirais, j'ai voyagé en Italie, j'ai voyagé un peu partout. La pizza de Pizza 900 est absolument incroyable. Donc, merci Olivier, c'était le fun de te voir. On a passé du temps à Lévis avec notre chum Pierre Nollet, puis Marc. Donc, je veux dire, on a du vin, Sylvie et Manon, des vins québécois qu'on commence à découvrir. Léon Courville. On a acheté l'Union Libre Chardonnay qu'on va goûter dans une coupe de peut-être ce soir ou demain. Donc, à tout le monde au Québec, un beau bonjour. Puis, merci de nous supporter. Puis, on veut tous vous avoir sur notre liste de membres, les gars le monde du Québec. On vous aime bien gros. Ça fait que, thank you very much. Girls Wine Club members, Canadian wine lovers. See you next time.
And happy Wine Wednesday.